FrrostBite, a notorious YouTube griefer on Purity Vanilla, leader of the Pumpkin faction, and a guy who gets angry at interviewers. This one's pretty wild, but as always, before we jump into it, a special message from our sponsor.
Greetings, it is me, Kavlar. I wanted to take a break from saying the N-word to remind you that if you are not subscribed to Apersu, bad things will happen. I have to go now, I have enemy to watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've got on the line Purity's resident YouTube griefer, FrrostBite. I appreciate you sitting down with me, Mr. Bite.
What's good? What's good?
This interview's been in pretty high demand. Anytime I ask people who I should speak with, your name usually winds up popping up.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I get it too, man.
You're a pretty substantial mark in my personal history on the server. The day I joined my very first faction, Morningstar, you hit us pretty hard. It's funny that, like 6 months later, we're finally doing this.
Yeah, I know, eh?
So, introduce yourself to the people. Give us a little bio.
What's good? I'm FrrostBite. I'm your friendly neighborhood builder, you know what I mean? I like to help the community. I like to help with spawn projects, all that good stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah. I like to trade a lot on the server. I have a shop called Blitz Program. Make sure you guys shop with me. I got the best deals.
Could you tell me a little bit about the transition from ICP to Pumpkin? For anybody listening who doesn't know, ICP was a pretty prominent griefing faction before their leader, Rico, left. So could you tell me what ICP was like in its final days? And could you tell me what Pumpkin's doing differently?
Pumpkin was like always a thing. Like when I first joined back in like January, I had a base with some old friends and then also Tilted Seb, who I met on my first day. And we always called that base Pumpkin, but it wasn't like a public thing, you know what I mean? Like we weren't out there saying Pumpkin on top. We didn't have Pumpkin on our name.
Sure.
ICP was like a collective, so they didn't have a base, but it was just full of the demons on the server, like the griefers and the PvPers. What happened with ICP is it basically just kind of like died. Everyone just went inactive. And then Rico, the leader too, he went inactive. He made me the leader, but then there wasn't much we could do because it's not like we had a base or anything.
Morale depleted.
Because originally it was created to just grief the fight clubs. Yeah, we decided it would be better to just disband.
How are you separating yourself from ICP? What's Pumpkin doing differently?
Pumpkin's a base building faction. Like, we're not just griefing bases, and I wouldn't say we're a PvP faction. Pumpkin is just a family. Like, everybody in Pumpkin, I trust. We're a family at the end of the day.
Could you talk to me a bit about the YouTube stuff? You've been consistently making content for, 7 months, I think it is?
Yeah.
What's up next for the channel?
People have been telling me that like my content's the same. Every video is just a base getting griefed, you know, has the same ending kind of shit. I have actually wanted to change things up a bit. I've been having fun with it. I've also made a tutorial on a gold farm, but I want to make more helpful videos because I feel like that would also open up the channel to like broader audience.
Wow. This seems so counterintuitive to the persona that you've built for yourself on the server. Everyone
I know,
associates...
but I'm not going to lie to you, Apersu. There is a couple bases that I regret blowing up because they were like inactive bases, but they were huge and they were beautiful. Honestly, I want to show off the beauty of some of those old bases.
Is this a character you're doing? You're such a you're such a shitter in the game.
I swear to God. Well, you know, like the active bases always those are
Let's
fun
get back to Pumpkin. What's up with the branding Pumpkin? You could have chosen like beetroot.
It's just Pumpkin. It's always been Pumpkin.
Would you ever consider transitioning into beetroot?
Fuck no.
Why not?
Because that's just fucking retarded.
There's the Frost I know. Speaking of retarded, I wanted to touch on the music featured in your videos. Do you feel like you're drawn to shitty trap beats with angry white kids without strong father figures screaming about Xanax over them because you see yourself in that profile, or?
Not white, so...
Everything else is on the money?
I don't know, like, what point you're trying to get out of this. Like, you still upset over the MS grief or something? Like,
tell me a little bit about the Moss exploit that you've been using.
Yeah, well, I can't speak too much on it. There's a tutorial on my channel. Basically, it was taught to us by Danger Mario. We've perfected it and used it to find several hundred bases,
Mm.
which are all on a notepad file right now. So
Purity's anti-cheat, it usually catches baritone and other hack clients. How'd you get around that?
what? I do not use baritone. That was something Robert D said like a long ass
Getting a
time
little
ago.
nervous there, Frost.
I know your whole thing is being sarcastic and provocative and shit, but you're
You don't like
stepping
that?
out of
You're
pocket.
gonna go play some lo-fi XXX Tentacion edits over your videos now?
As a matter of fact, I'll play it over the Chadlets grief next week.
I'm telling you, there's no way in hell YouTube would allow griefing Chadlets while gay twink Frost sucks NSO's dick.
Bro, you talking about how you were sucking my dick when you were trying to join Pumpkin? Remember that?
I was reaching out on behalf of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I heard some shit about you guys being cancer, so
I just think it's
figured
funny how before this you were saying like, oh, this is not going to be a hit piece. This is just going to be a chill interview. Here's the thing: you hit me up a week ago to do this interview, and you waited all the way until today to do it. So I know that whole time you were thinking of ways you can call me out, ways you can try to make me look stupid.
Frost, would you consider yourself a ladies' man?
A ladies' man? Yes, I'd like to consider myself a ladies' man.
I'm introducing a new segment called Your Love Life with FrrostBite. Between your griefing, you vouchsafe from the heavens some infallible perspective on women into the Purity chat. I've picked out some of your deepest insight, and I was hoping you could expand it, explain it, help out the wayward souls looking for love on Purity.
All right, let's go. Let's get into it.
First, we got it straight and simple here. Women are objects, women are retarded. Could you elaborate?
That was probably taken out of context, but basically what I'm trying to say is, women, they're not that. They make decisions based on their like emotion. They're I don't. A lot of people, a lot of guys, they fuck up because they put women on like a pedestal. Like, basically, I'm not saying that they're objects and they're retarded. I'm just saying that like
You didn't mean that women
as-
were objects and that women were retarded when you said women are objects, women are
I mean,
retarded.
they're stupid. They're stupid though. Yeah, like a lot of women are pretty stupid.
Sure. This next one, it really resonated with me. Women are trash. You need to be as abusive as possible. Domestic abuse is okay. Tell me a bit about that.
Well, basically, I'm just saying that like, everyone's trying to be like a nice guy when that's like, they're attracted to, they like a lot of women actually like, like the basically the message I was trying to say there is to be kind of toxic. You know what I mean?
No. We've also got, on the toxicity matter, we've got girls love a man who's racist.
Yeah, that was a joke. That will not work because there's a lot of snowflakes.
Right. Kavlar being the poster child of that.
Yeah, God bless Kavlar.
God bless. Frost, I'm not a psychologist, but I think I'm picking up on a pattern here. Quote, you gotta be abusive and toxic as you can for revenge for the girl that broke your heart. Do you feel like your destructive tendencies on Purity stem from the frustration of a poor relationship with your mother?
I don't know what my mom has to do with this. Kind of putting me on the spot.
Just an honest observation. You don't have to comment on it.
Yeah, because like I said, bro, like your whole thing, right, is to try to make me look stupid. Because
I'm hearing a whole lot of mommy issues right now, Frost.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like waste more time doing this shit. Like, upload it, do whatever you want. I'm not even gonna watch the video, bro. Like, you're always talking about other people's parents. You know what I mean? But what about yours? You sound fat as fuck. You got mommy issues, bro?
Wait, is this real or?
Yeah, fuck you, bro.
Holy shit. I love his energy.